You know how much I love you, Amanda?
Infinity?
Well, infinity times infinity.
In another life, my name was Amanda Clark. I was raised by my father, David, until the day he was convicted for a crime he didn't commit.
Federal prosecutors wrapped up their case for treason against disgraced hedge fund executive David Clark. Grayson's testimony detailed the scheme Clark used to channel money to the terrorists responsible for the downing of Flight 197.
I grew up on my own and changed my identity. I'm now known as Emily Thorne, and I've spent years acquiring the skills to exact revenge on those who destroyed my father. I've learned that vengeance is not for the impulsive, and that anger must be tempered with skill. This is the story of my road to revenge, from the beginning. Coming back to the Hamptons after so many years felt like coming home. But it was also the place where I last saw my father.
Whoa, whoa, what's going on? What's going on? You're making a mistake! You're making a mistake! Get your hands off my daughter! Amanda! Amanda!
Now, you have to imagine, it's Memorial Day weekend, 75 and sunny, all those boys of summer wondering who the new girl is.
An air of mystery can be very useful when plotting revenge, and I would use it to my advantage.
I'll take it.
Hello, hello. Ashley, hey! Should I get us some glasses? I wish. It's for Victoria Grayson. Who? You are hopeless. Victoria Grayson, reigning queen of the Hamptons. Not to mention your new next-door neighbor. Queen Victoria. Believe me, she's earned the title.
In truth, Victoria Grayson was no stranger to me. She and my father were in love and carrying on an affair, until an even greater scandal erupted.
I made a terrible, terrible mistake.
It was Victoria's husband, Conrad, who had been laundering money for the terrorists responsible for the plane crash.
Investigation's gonna tie it back to the company. I'm gonna go to prison for the rest of my life if I'm lucky. They're gonna freeze all of our assets, and you're gonna have to raise Daniel alone under a cloud of disgrace.
Afraid of losing everything, Victoria helped hatch a plan to frame my father and changed the course of our lives forever. I grew up in institutions and foster homes and was told nothing but lies.
You know you will never see that man again.
Because he hurt people. Because he killed people.
That's a lie.
If you don't stop challenging me on this, you might wind up spending the rest of your childhood in this place.
It was only upon my release from juvenile detention that I learned the truth.
Who are you?
Nolan Ross, friend of your father's. Not exactly the little angel you described.
My father hasn't seen me in 10 years.
I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. Passed away 6 weeks ago. He wanted you to have something.
Your father was the first person to believe in me. He invested in my company when no one else would. Now that you're 18, you're officially 49% owner of my company.
My dear Amanda, I am not the man they say I am. And I did not do the things they say I did. All I ask is that you promise to do the one thing that's been so hard for me to do. Forgive.
But that was a request I could not grant. Using the evidence left behind by my father, I began to take down everyone who had helped bring about his downfall.
I'm Lydia Davis. My husband and I own the house you're staying in.
Oh.
Welcome to the Hamptons.
Lydia Davis was one of many who gave false testimony against my father. She was an employee at Grayson Global.
I'm just glad I can help put that monster away.
Now she was Conrad Grayson's mistress and Victoria's best friend. The importance of preparation cannot be underestimated. I had everything I needed to expose the affair.
Could you set it up by the windows, please?
They say revenge is a dish best served cold.
I'd like some pepper in my fist.
Sometimes it's as warm as a bowl of soup.
Conrad! Is he gonna be okay?
Ma'am, I need you to step back, please.
Where are you taking him?
Southport Hospital.
Lydia! Emily, Emily Thorne. My God, is this your husband? Do you need a ride to the hospital?
No, I don't.
Oh my God, Conrad, I thought I was going to find you dead.
I'm fine. As far as I can tell, your husband's as healthy as a thoroughbred. But I do suggest that he stay away from the South Fork Inn spicy piss for a while.
South Fork Inn?
Yeah.
Wasn't long before Victoria and I had our first encounter.
Mrs. Grayson, I just wanted to introduce you to a dear friend of mine, Victoria Grayson, Emily Thorne.
Hello, Mrs. Grayson.
Ah, Miss Thorne.
Lydia, hi.
Emily's renting my house for the summer. We met briefly on the beach.
And then yesterday at the South Fork Inn. I hope your husband's feeling better.
Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Memorial Day. I'd like to announce the winner of the art auction, my dear friend, Lydia Davis. Have Miss Davis escorted off the boat. And in related news, Lydia has asked me to announce that the beach house she shared with her husband is officially on the market. I'm afraid this will be her final weekend in the Hamptons. So call your realtors, ladies and gentlemen, because this one's going to go fast.
Ruining Lydia was my first step in taking down the Graysons. But my plan ran much deeper.
Oh my God! I'm so sorry. God, I'm such an idiot.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's probably the universe telling me I need a costume change. I'm Daniel.
Emily.
How about I get you a dry martini? Twice the alcohol, half the stain potential.
Sure. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'll wait right here.
Daniel was the Graysons' oldest child, an heir to their misbegotten fortune.
Daniel, your father and I are leaving.
Thank you for a lovely party, Mrs. Grayson. It's great meeting both of you.
Well, now that you've moved in next door, I suppose we'll be seeing a lot of you this summer.
Getting close to Victoria's only son
I'll expect you shortly, Daniel.
would give me the leverage I needed.
Don't let my mom rattle you. Intimidation is practically a sign of endearment with her.
I'd hate to be on her bad side.
Yes, you would.
When seeking revenge, you must be prepared for the inevitable.
Yes. I want you to find out everything you can about a young woman named Emily Thorne.
Your greatest adversary may be planning the same fate for you.
Moments ago, a jury found terrorist...
My mission to avenge the injustices of the past was off to a productive start.
Well. It isn't the thorn in everyone's side.
And someone from that past would prove to be a useful resource. With his loyalty to my father and technical brilliance, Nolan was the perfect accomplice.
Is it possible to hack a computer tablet to run a PowerPoint presentation?
Possible for you or possible for me?
Can you do it or not?
With both hands tied behind my back.
One by one, with Nolan's help, those who played a part in the plot against my father fell. A state psychiatrist placed me in an institution after Victoria offered her a private practice with wealthy clients. I exposed their secrets at a society party.
I drove my children to summer camp, loaded on painkillers and vodka.
Finishing the doctor's career in one stroke.
I am going to destroy you.
After my father's trial, the federal prosecutor who convicted him rose to political prominence.
How'd you get your hands on a sex tape?
I bought the building that his mistress lives in. As part of the renovations, I had cameras installed.
You scare me.
Good. With a few more pawns overturned, I moved further into the Queen's territory.
Off to a rough start, huh?
I was hoping you wouldn't be here to see this. I know you're making it very difficult for me to impress you.
I'm already impressed.
Would you like to go out sometime?
Riding?
Yeah. Riding or just dinner.
win the match, and it's yes to both.
If I lose?
We'll see.
Thanks for meeting me, Frank. What were you able to find out?
Filthy rich and squeaky clean, as far as I can tell. Why are you so interested in this girl, anyway?
Because she's interested in my son. Daniel mentioned that you were a captain of an equestrian team in Barcelona.
Yes, just for a semester.
What are some of your other interests?
History, for one. I'm practically obsessed with it.
Emily?
Hi.
Hi. What's going on?
Well, your mother invited me over for tea. I should get going, really. I have to work out some issues with my realtor. I've just become the official new owner of the beach house.
That's great news. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, how about I make good on that date and take you out to celebrate?
That sounds great. How about tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow's perfect. I know just the place. Come on, I'll walk you out.
Thank you so much for tea, Mrs. Grayson. I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed this.
But I never waste time enjoying small victories. When you let your guard down, you become vulnerable. And your own heart might give you away.
Sammy!
Sam?
Well, you're Sammy. I found a sticker for you.
What's his name?
Sam. That's it, Sammy.
Nice throw.
Thanks.
Sammy! Sammy! Get down! What's the matter with you? Sorry, he's not normally this friendly. He's kind of an old grump, actually. You got mud in your dress.
Oh, that's no big deal.
There's an Earl and Emma's dry cleaners right around the corner. I'll walk you over.
Oh, that's okay. I got it. Thanks.
Despite the pull of lost love, you must never lose sight of your ultimate objective.
I hope my mother wasn't too hard on you the other day.
I don't scare too easily.
And what about your parents?
They passed away when I was a kid. Car crash.
So sorry. I mean, you can set down some roots of your own now.
Yeah, maybe. Had a really good time tonight.
Me too.
Contending with the element of surprise is an essential skill in the art of revenge.
Please tell me you're the AV guy.
Wish I could. Tyler Barrow, Daniel's roommate at Harvard.
Tyler's ambitions were transparent.
My internship at Stern Investments just fell through.
And as usual, their loss is Grayson Global's gain. When can you start?
You tell me, sir.
Get yourself dressed. You start today.
And he wasted no time ingratiating himself with the Graysons.
Where's the ledger for the offshore accounts?
Already boxed up, sir.
Where my head's at today.
My goal is to become indispensable to you.
Well, you're fast approaching it, son.
Hey, handsome. Oops. Thought you were Daniel.
Ah, sorry to disappoint.
I was just on my way to the fish market. Thought I'd see how Daniel felt about rock shrimp.
Ooh, Danny's allergic to shellfish. Well, good thing I was here. You could have killed the guy.
You sure know a lot about him.
Yeah, well, best friends are like that.
Right. Harvard boys.
So, what time do you want him? 7, 8?
You know what? I'll just give him a call.
Did I just hear Emily?
Yeah, she just took off. She said that something's come up and she had to cancel dinner.
She say why?
Sorry.
The calculated moves of my unexpected rival weren't immediately apparent.